Hello everybody and welcome to the Quantics kitchen. My name is Mike and today we're going to be doing the crowd favorite. This is the first thing that was on the menu and it is by far the most favorite. It's the ostrich with sweet potato mash and broccoli. So to start the ostrich and sweet potato mash with broccoli, we need all the components. And you'll notice we have a lot of pans. That's because we have 3 different things we're going to do today, but it's going to go very fast, okay? Today we're going to focus on a 50-25-25 breakdown. Again, what that means is 50% protein, 25 carbohydrates, 25 fat. So we have already roasted sweet potato. So we just roasted them, peeled them, just to make it go a lot faster. Then we have cinnamon, about 2 grams. They have pumpkin seeds, which is 4 grams. You have goji berries, which is 10 grams. And then you have coconut milk, which is 20 grams. Okay, moving back to the broccoli. We have 10 grams extra virgin olive oil. We have 1 clove of garlic, which is about 5 grams. We have 1 chili that's split, which is about 2 grams. And then we have 130 grams of broccoli, still raw, just taking the floweret off. And finally, we have the ostrich, which is 210 grams. And for the ostrich, we have salt and pepper and salt. So I have pink salt and freshly ground pepper. So we're gonna start this meal with the ostrich because it's gonna take the longest. So we're just going to move these out of the way temporarily, and in their place I'm going to season the ostrich. Now try to keep your hands as clean as possible. You don't have to use spoons like me, you can use tongs. But we're going to season it liberally with pink salt on one side and pepper. And then we're going to switch it over, do the same thing to the back. All in all, you're probably using about 5 grams of pink salt. And then you're going to go straight in. If you don't hear that sound, take it right back out and wait until it's hot enough until you hear that sound. And you're going to just let it sit there, let it get color. What's happening is basically the heat is pulling out all the natural sugars from the protein. Okay, and so once you have color resembling this, you're going to want to go ahead and flip it. It's a nice brown pretty much all the way around. You're going to do this for a total of maybe 10 minutes. Really depends on what temperature you like. So now that the ostrich is working, we're going to continue, and in this case the broccoli, because as we've said before, the broccoli itself is still raw. So we're going to do that one next. Again, on medium heat, you put in your olive oil, extra virgin, in a cool pan. And then in the cool pan still, we're going in with the garlic and the chili. It'll only take about a minute. And then once everything's starting to make noise is when you're gonna put in your broccoli. So post 1 minute, once everything's dancing around in the pan, you can add in your broccoli. All right, at this point, you're gonna start your seasoning with pink salt. Again, just a pinch, just to kind of amplify the flavor. And before it gets too hot, the only thing you're gonna add is a little bit of water. And this is going to take maybe 4 or 5 minutes of cooking until it's nice and tender. Okay, so after 4 or 5 minutes, you're going to see the color get much brighter. Okay, so in this case, since we still need to do the mashed potatoes, we're just going to reserve it for service. Our last component is the mashed potato. We've already roasted the sweet potatoes. We've already peeled it. What that does is provide a stronger sweet potato flavor. And so you're going to start with your moisture, which in this case is the 20 grams of coconut, and then you're going to go straight in with your roasted mash. And before it gets too hot, you're adding your 2 grams of cinnamon, and then you're going to season, of course, pink salt, just a touch, and pepper. Freshly ground is preferred. And so as soon as this comes together, you're going to give it a taste, make sure it's nice and hot, and then you're done. All we're going to do to garnish is add half of the goji berries and half of the pumpkin seed. And we're going to make sure that this is nice and delicious before we put it on the plate and serve. Okay, so now everything is essentially done. We're just going to compose it on a nice plate so it looks more inviting than it already is. First thing we're going to do is build the base, and we're going to do that with the mashed potato. Second side is your cooked broccoli. And then you're just going to plate it. So we start with here, put the second one and the third one together, shingle it like that, nicely, and then shingle that one. And then you're pretty much all the way there. It looks good, it tastes good, it's a perfect 50-25-25 breakdown, and then you have your entire dish.